One of the most mythical things in the Mario canon is the existence of Wapeach. As many of you probably know, Waluigi came into existence in Mario Tennis 64, mainly because Camelot was implementing doubles matches and Wario needed a partner. So they asked Nintendo if they could create a new character, and that's how Waluigi was born. And they wanted to do the same thing for Peach. They wanted to make a Wapeach that would serve as her partner, and that never came to be. Instead, we got the return of Daisy, as Miyamoto just rejected the idea, couldn't envision it, just saw Wario and Waluigi and was like, what would a Wapeach look like, and just decided on, no, we have Daisy from Super Mario Land, let's just bring her back and utilize her. Now, that was it. We just had a name in Mario Tennis 64, a story, and really nothing else. No conceptualization of what a Wapeach could actually be like. However, the original creator of Waluigi has revealed via his Instagram what Wapeach would have looked like, because they actually attempted to bring the character back in Mario Tennis for the GameCube. And we actually have designs. They revealed their concept designs where she's holding a tennis racket. We see her axe. We see just the 2D renders of how she would look. And honestly, it's a pretty great character design. Some hints of Rosalina in there with the hair swoop over her eyes, but the costume design is completely original and honestly pretty great. Even more wild is the fact that we actually have a 3D model provided by the creator, and there she is, fully rendered, seeing her color scheme, her boots, her hair, her crown, everything. And I think this is so much better than anybody really could have envisioned when it came to a Wapeach. What do you do for a Wapeach? Do you make her look like Wario and Waluigi? What kind of scheme do you go with there? And no, it's sort of like a almost punkish, not quite the same as Peach. You can see the design elements of Peach there, with her crown being the same color scheme, except longer and pointier, while she has a red brooch instead of a blue brooch. And, you know, obviously going for less of a dress, longer gloves, kind of like a punk aspect, as she does have a spike collar on her wrist. And there's just sort of a cool look to her. And obviously we get a bit more intense with what she's capable of, because one of the concept art shows her wielding an axe, which is just fantastic. And that's not the only detail, as people have been asking even more questions of this creator, specifically about other rumors that have popped up over the years in terms of Wa characters. The biggest being Wa Yoshi, or better localized in the West for Super Mario RPG, Boshi. Now, this creator did not know anything about a Boshi or anything like that, but they did have their own idea for an animal sidekick for Wapeach that would basically be her version of Yoshi, a dragon with horns and wings that would act as her partner, animal buddy, what have you. There's a lot of possibilities there. It's not exactly clear what direction they were going to take this with, whether it would be a tennis partner or something else for Mario Tennis on GameCube. But there was an idea for an evil Yoshi beyond Boshi in Super Mario RPG. So lore drops aplenty. There's something immediately appealing about this character, and if you've been online at all and seen the reactions to this, everybody loves her. Everybody's like, oh, why couldn't she be here? Why couldn't she be a character? Why did we miss out on this? Why did they pass? And who knows? Maybe this fan outcry could bring her back, but it is Nintendo, so it seems a little unlikely, but it would be cool. We have this character design here that can maybe be tweaked, adapted, bring in, find ways to just make her different from the other princesses, and I think would be really, really cool. Especially if you bring in some design elements of both Wario and Waluigi to them, because she's definitely much more inclined to the Waluigi side of things, but even still, I'm blown away by this design. It's a fun design. You want to see more. Honestly, looking at the sketch artwork, I kind of wish she stayed in black. The purple is fine. It definitely makes it more Mario-ish, but seeing her in all black, I think kind of does emphasize her as being very different from what Peach is all about. And what could have been? It's pretty fun to see, and honestly, I'm curious what all of you think. Do you like the design? Do you glad they didn't go with it? Do you have another idea for what they could have done with a Wapeach conception? Let me know in the comments, and of course be sure to subscribe to Good Vibes Gaming for more fun updates like this and other more extensive videos as well. Until next time, bye.